pitch practice for entrepreneurs or Shark Tank without the budget. So we're here today to hear a pitch from One Squared, and they've got.
Sorry, I was just like, what's crazy?
Good job with that. I know, we all got it at the same time. So they have 6 minutes to present their business, and then
It's
we'll
on the
have
clock.
20
Here
minutes.
you go.
Right.
That's this Saturday, correct?
Oh.
That's this Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, it's a
And it's
11 a.m. to
and our speakers are, if you haven't guessed, are One Squared Education. So let's give them a big hand. All right.
All right, so we did a voiceover on this, so we'll an autoplay. So if you can't hear, let us know. We'll adjust the volume. This is my partner Leslie Mason. I am Mark Sarver. We will introduce ourselves there. So let's see what happens.
Thank you for allowing One Squared Education to present at 1 Million Cups Virginia Beach today. Like a Milli Vanilli concert, we will be lip syncing to the voiceover on this presentation while standing before you.
Let's get started. Our goal for the day is to have feedback from the experts in the room.
We believe we offer a unique approach to knowledge transfer and welcome your insight and feedback on how we should expand and promote ourselves locally and nationally.
Knowledge has been passed down for years. Its purpose essentially is to teach someone something. Maybe it was sage advice from a mentor or professor in a classroom.
Or maybe it was a story shared by your parents or grandparents. Lessons were shared from one person to another, one generation to the next. Imagine how many more people your grandmother could have shared her stories with if she had a hoverboard.
Like a high-tech granny, One Squared uses technology to make sure people that need information have it, when they need it, and where they want it. In the mid-90s, Pierre Levy wrote, "No one knows everything, everyone knows something, all knowledge resides in humanity." Stated more eloquently by Bill Nye, the science guy, everyone you will ever meet knows something you don't.
One Squared helps our clients know that their learners know what they know. One Squared Education was formed 3 years ago by Leslie Mason and Mark Sarver when they saw the need to help colleges and universities, we will refer to them as institutions throughout this presentation, monetize and deliver their content to non-traditional learners in non-traditional markets. We both left our corporate jobs in June 2015 to work full-time developing One Squared.
So here's the backstory. Until One Squared, institutions had a difficult time delivering content to people outside of the institution.
In other words, professors who had developed really cool classes could only share them with students who were enrolled at that college because of institutional roadblocks.
For example, the platform or learning management system that houses and serves up content to the end user or the learner is massive and comes with a set of very rigid policies and procedures regarding access.
Think back to your college days. Remember trying to enroll in a class and having to deal with the registrar and the bursar?
Do we even use the word bursar anywhere else in the world besides a college campus?
But it gets worse for the learner. From an internal perspective, the IT director does not want to issue credentials like a school email address or provide help desk services for non-traditional students.
The registrar does not want them in the student information system, and the bursar does not want to deal with collecting the payment for a class that may only be offered several times a year instead of once a semester. We know from this experience alone, educational innovation is stifled at the institution, and learning opportunities for everyone, not just college students, are diminished.
This is just one of the challenges One Squared eliminates. At the core of our services is a content delivery system. We actually have two. Loud Cloud systems for clients with very complicated and feature-rich content, and a simple learning management system we have developed called Avidity for our clients with more straightforward needs.
Supporting this core function is e-commerce, giving clients the ability to monetize their content. We also provide instructional design and marketing services on the front end. Our clients' learners are supported by chat, help ticket, and phone support depending on the service level they desire. We manage the entire process, so there is little impact on our clients' internal resources, like their IT department, for example.
Here's an example of one of our current projects. Michigan State University developed training for citizen planners.
These are people that are elected or appointed to planning commissions in cities, towns, and counties across the country. These are not professional planners, but politicians, business people, farmers, etc., who have their community's best interest at heart, but who often face lawsuits resulting from decisions made by untrained commissioners.
MSU developed the content, and the National Extension Foundation, comprised of the 106 land-grant universities here in the United States, is distributing it to the general public under a Creative Commons Attribution license. Here in Virginia, we have two land-grant universities, Virginia Tech and Virginia State University. Extension is piloting a new program where a third-party vendor, One Squared, helps market and support the expansion of the programs and courses Extension offers.
Our instructional designers converted the courses to an online format. In this case, the content is hosted on Extension's learning management system.
We are also providing the marketing for the program by bringing on institutional partners across the country. We brand it for the institution. For example, Kansas State University would deliver the Kansas Citizen Planner program. Again, this is delivered with no impact on the institutions. Once a learner starts, we split the revenue with the partnering institution and Extension. This creates revenue for the partner institutions with little to no impact on their staffs or systems.
While the initial market for One Squared was colleges, universities, and associations, we discovered that corporations transitioning their in-seat employee training into an online format wanted to partner with us as well.
Delivering training online to a company's employees reduces cost by distributing the content more efficiently and effectively than traditional in-seat experiences led by a facilitator in small group settings.
Additionally, there's an opportunity to educate the customers of the corporation in a controlled, secure environment with little to no impact on corporate resources.
That was the
Okay,
presentation.
hey.
So like we said in the slide, we would like to open it up to,
No, but you know, if you actually go onto their website, the website does provide a very good explanation. The reason I understood your business model was because I actually went through your website to understand everything. Right.
What is your website?
I can't believe I didn't put the website up there. Is onesquarededucation.com, all spelled out, O-N-E squarededucation.com.
www.
Yeah.
And what can we do for you?
The feedback was awesome. We thought we were going to be really slick with the voiceover presentation. I mean, we do hundreds of presentations a year, and I thought, yeah, this will be really cool. They can run it on a loop on their system, and the voice will be there. And yeah, okay, you try, you fail, you do it again.
So yeah, we'd like to do it again. Next week.
Nothing like the human touch.
Right, but just getting our name out. I mean, although we've been around for a while, we were both working full-time and sort of dabbling it since we left the corporate world and haven't had a paycheck since June. It's making those connections, it's getting the feedback, it's refining our message, which we thank you guys for the input. And as you know, people who are like, wow, I know something and I think I could make some money selling that. Send them our way. That's really, we would certainly appreciate that.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.